What is going on, guys? This is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming. So before we get to the video here, I just want to let you guys know I am currently in the process of moving to a new home. So there'll probably not be any videos out for quite some time here. As you guys noticed, I've been kind of busy, plus been dealing with some health stuff that's getting better, but dealing with some health stuff. But more importantly though, I'm going to be moving here to a new home, more room, more spots or more places for me to do more videos and such as well too. So it's been stressful, so hang in there. So again, probably much from the video department coming from me here, but I might do some videos here, some pop-up videos here and there as I can. But again though, in the process of moving, so definitely plan on doing some more videos, towards the beginning of August as such as well here too. So today I want to talk about mini consoles, because mini consoles are all over the place now, and we have a couple more big ones coming out here soon. So today I want to go over, some of my top mini consoles that are my favorites anyways here personally, like these are my preference. But here soon though, in the month of September, I already got it pre-ordered. I'm ready for the Sega Genesis Mini. I believe there's 40 titles on there, and the titles look amazing. I cannot wait to get my hands on this. M2 has helped them develop this. And then in March of 2020, we're going to have the Turbo Grafx 16, the PC engine, whichever one you want to call it, or whichever one it's going to be, depending on what region you live in. That's going to be available here, like I said, in March of 2020. That one is a little bit... the speculation is still continuing. It looks like there's going to be some good games or some big games missing, like Splatterhouse as well too, which I'm really surprised with. And I'm looking forward to the console itself here. I can't wait. I'm a big fan of Turbo Grafx 16. Never had one, but my best friend growing up had one. I used to go to his house all the time, play Keith Courage, Bonk, and of course Splatterhouse on it all the time. So I cannot wait to get my hands on that as well too. So again, there's attack of the mini console. So today, like I said, just want to go over some of my favorite ones here. So I'm going to start from like my least to my top favorite. So down at the very bottom here, I'm going to start with it right now. I just got it, and it is the PlayStation Classic. I actually picked up on Amazon for 20 bucks here. Didn't get it at the beginning because, like I said, it was just cost too much and the games were kind of mediocre on it. But now that this thing is able to be hacked to an extent anyways, I did pick up the True Blue, I believe it is, USB. The crackhead version, which had like 101 games on it, and it has made this thing so much better here. Plugging that into the second player USB, being able to play 101 games, has made it that much better here. Plus, there's ways of hacking it as well too to make the experience better. But for me personally though, I've had a lot of fun playing this thing so far here. It doesn't look the greatest. The PlayStation, the N64, the Sega Saturn never held up in time, like other consoles have as well too over the years, with the SNES Classic and stuff like that. Those kind of sprites, those 2D sprites look great. Here, with these though, it doesn't hold up that great, especially on a bigger television. So I do recommend, if you're playing the PlayStation Classic, to play it on a smaller monitor or a smaller TV as well too, because you're going to get the best experience. But it's not a bad console with the True Blue USBs, and with being able to mod this thing with different USBs as well too. It has made it an enjoyable experience. It does come with 2 controllers. I have no complaints against the console itself. I wish it had the dual analog on it, but I'm not complaining because it's PlayStation 1. But again, though, for 20 bucks, you can't go wrong. So again, the PlayStation Classic Mini, definitely a great console, especially if you can pick it up for $19.99. I'm not complaining about that one bit. The next one on my list is going to be the Super Retro Kade by Retrobit. This thing I love. I played it a ton. I got it on CastleManiaGames.com, so make sure you guys check out Castlemania Games if you're interested in one. This little mini here, like I said, it comes with a bunch of Capcom games on it as well too. There's a bunch of different, I think it's Capcom. Let's see, there's a bunch of different titles on there as well too. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. Oh, there it is. Capcom, Data East, Irem, and Technos. But there's other games on there as well too. Games like Mighty Final Fight, Bad Deuce, Final Fight, Mega Man 2, 1942, Strider, Burger Time, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Double Dragon, etc. Super R-Type here. It's R-Type 3. So many great classic arcade games on here. There's some Sega Genesis games on there as well too. And I believe SNES, but mainly going to be arcade classics. Now this thing what I love about so much is that you can hack it. I did a video here. I'll put that in the top here for you guys. To take a look at. I did hack this thing. I have like every Sega Genesis. This is United States library. I have every Sega Genesis, every Super Nintendo, Game Boy Color. I have a MAME. What else I have on there? I have some NeoGeo on there as well too. Arcade. Lots of different games on here. I have like over thousands and thousands of games on this bad boy, and it does play them well here in HDMI, well, through HDMI anyways. But a lot of fun, save states and everything. For the price that it costs, it's like around $80 or so. It's definitely worth it, especially if you can get it hacked and stuff. You don't have to hack it. It's just a matter of putting ROMs and stuff on actual SD card and place it in the console here and playing it. So that's all it really takes. Very easy to hack to be able to play more games in here. It already comes with tons of games on here. It comes with over 90 popular games, it says, and there's got a lot of great classics on there. So Super Retrocade is definitely a great console, like I said, especially if you can get it hacked or you can add more games to it with your SD card. Now up next, I'm going to talk about the NES Classic here. I waited in line for this bad boy. I did not have it pre-ordered, unfortunately, but I did wait in line super early in the morning. Got mine, picked it up, ended up getting a couple more, some friends and such as well too. And I was so hyped for this. The hype was real. This is like the first big mini classic or mini console that's came out and had such a huge following. People couldn't wait to get their hands on it. It was a hot commodity for quite some time. Over 30 classic games, and there was, seriously, Nintendo does it right when they put classic games on here opposed to like the PlayStation. The PlayStation Classic didn't even have Crash Bandicoot on there. I think I had Spyro on there as well too. This here has, you know, Zelda, Mario, Metroid, you know, everything on there you can think of. This right here had it on it. And another great thing about this as well too, using Hackchi, I was able to go on there and actually hack this. I had the whole like the whole entire NES United States library on here as well too, so that makes it just that much more enjoyable. Plus I could add all the cover art and everything on there to make it look beautiful on the interface. So again, the NES Classic is kind of where it all started for me. This was the hype. The hype was real for this bad boy here. This was a hot commodity, and I'm telling you, it's definitely worth it. I love it. I play it all the time here. And again, growing up, my first console ever was the NES. So for me, it brought back tons and tons of memories here. So great console. Next one up here, I have to go this one. A lot of people are probably going to be like, you picked this over the NES Classic or over the Super Retrocade? Wow. And that is the NeoGeo Mini here. I love this thing here. It's a nice little arcade unit here. It's a nice little arcade cabinet. You can play it just like this. I like playing it like that personally. I love how the blue little LED lights around the actual analog stick. I don't know, I just like it. It sounds crisp. It sounds really, it's loud. I just like how the whole little marquee and everything looks with the stickers and everything. It's got tons and tons of games in here. I believe it has 40 Neo Geo games on here, and there is a ton of games. Now this is able to be hacked. I have not hacked this yet. This is the only mini console I have that's not hacked, but I don't need it. I love the games that's on here. I have the controller with it as well too. The controllers, which I do enjoy. I think they're great controllers. They feel good. They're heavy and they're quality. I really dig it, especially playing it like on the little arcade unit itself. It works great even with the controller. My only complaint is when you hook this thing up via HDMI to HDMI, or HDMI Mini, which is weird, to HDMI on a TV, it doesn't look that great here. If you have a Switch, you can get some of the NeoGeo Classics, even the Super Retrocade plays some as well too. And to be honest with you, on the Switch and such, it does look better than what it does when you're actually playing through the TV mode with the NeoGeo Mini. But again though, for what it's worth though, I picked this thing up for like, I think it was like $79. You can actually get a bundle on Amazon for 110 bucks where you get the NeoGeo Mini, you get two controllers, you get a black controller, a white controller, as well as the HDMI to HDMI Mini as well too, all in one bundle. There's several different bundles out there as well. There's a couple new ones coming out here at the end of the month. That's going to be for, I believe it was for, what was it for? I can't remember what game it was for here at the top of my head. Samurai Showdown. For Samurai Showdown, I had to think about that, like a brain fart. Samurai Showdown editions that's coming out here that look pretty cool. I believe it's a red, like a blue, and a white one. So definitely a great little console here. I enjoy playing it quite a bit. So definitely recommend picking this up, especially if you can get it for 79 bucks on Amazon. And GameStop and stuff sells it as well too. So with that being said, I want to give you guys my #1 favorite mini console. And it's no surprise here, it's the console I grew up with that kind of brought me to gaming, and it was the Super Nintendo. This is the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, or the Super Nintendo Mini, SNES Mini, whatever you want to call it. Again, just like the NES Mini, tons of great classic games on here. Super Mario World, Donkey Kong, F-Zero, Super Mario Kart, Zelda, never released here in the United States anyways. Star Fox 2, as you can see, this thing here was also a hot commodity. People could not wait to get their hands on this. This was the next hottest item next to the NES Classic. This one didn't do as well, which I'm surprised. It wasn't as hot, but again though, a lot of people were bitten to get their hands on this as well too. It sold out quick. I was lucky enough to get this pre-ordered, so yes, I had it pre-ordered so I didn't have to wait in line for it. So I love it. Comes with 2 great controllers as well, of course, as the little unit as well. And again though, the Super Nintendo just holds a dear place in my heart because, like I said, it's the first console that I really got into growing up, that I spent a lot of time with, that I played the heck out as well too. And another great thing too, of course, is if you have Hack-G, just like the NES Classic, you can actually hack this. So I have tons of SNES games. I don't have the whole library, but I have tons of my favorite SNES games on here as well, with that cover art and everything included. So it looks fantastic on the interface. You have save states, you can change the aspect ratio, you can add filters, etc. But for me, just growing up, nostalgia and everything, the Super Nintendo Classic Mini was my favorite. So again, guys, just wanted to let you guys know some of my favorite mini consoles that's out there right now. There's several other ones as well too. There's some At Games ones and everything. But coming up here on the horizon, we have the Sega Genesis Mini. We have the NeoGeo Mini. I'm hoping for an N64 Mini. I'd love to see like a Sega Saturn or a Dreamcast or a PS2 Mini or something like that. If they can do that, I'd love to see those. But as of right now, I'm having a bunch of fun with my mini console. So let me know down in the comment section below, guys, which one is your favorite current mini console? Are you looking forward to the Sega Genesis and the Turbo Grafx 16 PC Engine minis as well too? And like I said, let me know, because I'm definitely interested to hear what your guys' favorite mini console is at this current time. So once again, guys, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming saying, happy gaming.